In regards to some of the most outstanding runs in college basketball history, there has been this 6-foot sensation that has always not only just had the confidence and leadership, but has also at every single level been a natural born high volume scorer that has set her apart from everyone else and has took immaculate pressure off of her coaches, but also looked up to someone very special along the way. This is the Caitlin Clark story. Caitlin Clark was born on January 22nd, 2002 in West Des Moines, Iowa. Now, her father was an exceptional basketball and baseball player at Simpson College, but as early as age 5, it became very clear on how naturally gifted she was on the basketball court. But there was even a point in time throughout her childhood to when her father couldn't find a girls basketball league for her to participate in, which resulted in Caitlin joining a boys basketball league. There she did the unthinkable. Not only did she hold her own, she winded up leading the team to an AAU state championship, which did result in parents simply complaining and pleading that she shouldn't be allowed to play with boys. Now, before turning all of her attention towards basketball, she did her thing on the softball field. She played volleyball, soccer, and tennis. In 6th grade, Clark joined the Iowa Attack, which was an amateur athletic union AAU basketball program, which was located in Ames, Iowa. The same summer AAU program she spent all of her middle school and high school years playing for, as Clark's presence allowed the team to be one of the best squads in the whole entire country. Now, her play on the court, even at an early age, allowed her to receive her first letter of interest from Missouri State, and this was before she even hit the 7th grade. Clark constantly played against older competition, so much so that even though she was just an 8th grader facing up against high school seniors, it just never fazed her, and her work ethic and crazy confidence that she carried just allowed her to be immune to casually giving the upperclassmen straight buckets. Since the closest WNBA team to her hometown was the Minnesota Lynx, she drew a lot of inspiration from Maya Moore, and even traveled with her father over 3 hours just to see her play. Now, heading into her freshman year, while attending Dowling Catholic High School in West Des Moines, she played varsity basketball for all 4 years. During her freshman campaign, she put up a solid 15 points, 5 assists, and 2 steals a contest. Caitlin was able to finish that season earning Class 5A All-State second team accolades, as well as leading her team to the state quarterfinals. But here's where things really started to take off for her, because as a sophomore, she without a doubt had a very exceptional ability to make what seemed look impossible look extremely easy. She put up an outrageous 27 points, 7 rebounds, 2 steals, but also helped maintain a record of 20-4 and return to the state quarterfinals. By now, Clark was ranked 2nd in the state in scoring and was named to the Class 5A All-State first team. During the 2018 Nike Elite Youth Basketball Summer Circuit, Caitlin willed her team to a EYBL championship, which turned a lot of heads. But as the time went by, her experience on the court just kept getting easier, because on February 4, 2019, during her junior season, Clark put up an astonishing 60 points in a 90-78 win over Mason City High School, which was the 2nd best scoring performance in Iowa 5-on-5 history. During that game, she broke the state single game record with 13 threes. Clark finished that season with averages of 33 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. After leading her team to the state semifinals, she was named Iowa's Gatorade Player of the Year and repeated as a Class 5A All-State first team selection. During her final year, she upped her averages to 34 points, 8 rebounds, and put up 4 assists and 3 steals per contest. And for the 2nd time in a row, she led the whole entire state in scoring. Now, she had very high aspirations to win a state championship, so after her team maintained a record of 19-4, they reached the Class 5A regional final, where they were upset by Sioux City East High School. So after finishing up her high school career with 2,547 points, She was selected to be a McDonald's All-American and was now a 5-star recruit and the 4th best ranked prospect in the class of 2020 behind Paige Buckers, Angel Reese, and Cameron Brink. Clark made the decision to sign the letter of intent to play college basketball at Iowa over other big-time programs from schools like Notre Dame and Iowa State. In her freshman year, she was instantly named the starting point guard. On November 25, 2020, during her college debut, she recorded an impressive 27 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists in a win over Northern Iowa. The very next game, she put up 30 and 13 assists in a win over Drake. That whole season, she completely went off and had a plethora of outstanding performances. Her season high that year was when she put up 39 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists over Nebraska. At the end of that season, Clark was the unanimous Big Ten Freshman of the Year and first team All Big Ten selection. She was a 13-time Big Ten Freshman of the Week, setting a conference record, and led the Big Ten with 5 Player of the Week awards, and finished her freshman year going as far as the Sweet 16. Caitlin became the first freshman to win the Don Stolley Award. As for that season, she put up 27 points, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds. As a sophomore, she undoubtedly just took that next step as a overall better player. And on January 2nd, 2022, she posted a 44-point game performance in a win over Evansville. She just showed a drive and a sense of urgency to get to any of her spots whenever she wanted to, which was a huge part in her becoming the fastest Big Ten player to reach 1,000 points. And she became the first Division I men's or women's player to record consecutive triple-double with at least 30 points. Clark put up 41 points and 9 rebounds in a win over Nebraska. And so after winning the Big Ten championship, they went on to lose in the second round of the NCAA tournament. But in her current junior season in the Elite 8, she was literally unstoppable versus practically the #1 defense, South Carolina, dropping 41 points. But didn't stop there. Clark went on to score 30 points, but it just wasn't enough as they lost to LSU in the national championship game. Caitlin Clark has always been a couple steps ahead of everyone else on the basketball court, which truly has set the whole basketball world on notice. And throughout every single one of her setbacks, she's without a doubt always came back even harder.
We win basketball games because we're a team. We win basketball games because we have confidence in one another. We're not always the most skilled. We're not always the fastest, the strongest. But, you know, being a team can take you really, really far, and that's what I'm going to remember.
And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Caitlin Clark story.